3-0 sweep on yesterday's YouTube video. Pascal Siakam, one of two premium picks I'm giving away. 4-0 yesterday in my premium and a 10x prize picks. Absolutely on fire. This one's going to tuck you in tonight. Let's go. All right, listen, we just saw Pascal Siakam against the same Atlanta Hawks running at an incredible pace. It's the type of ball game that Pascal Siakam will thrive in. On top of that, Atlanta is terrible against power forwards. They give up the fourth most points per game in the NBA against power forwards and the third most rebounds per game in the NBA against power forwards. Only one team does worse in the combined points and rebounds category, and that's the Charlotte Hornets. Toronto has the second best matchup in the NBA tonight for power forward. Pascal Siakam's going to play a ton of minutes. Siakam went 12 for 19 last game against Atlanta, scoring 33 points. Hit the over on points alone, also racked up 7 boards in 36 minutes of game time action. And since Jalen Johnson got injured for the Hawks, well, they actually give up the most rebounds per game in the NBA against opposing power forwards. So even if Siakam doesn't pop off for 33 points, there's always a chance he could rack up 8, 9, 10 rebounds in this game, and we're going to smash this one. Let's go over to the optimizer. You all have access to this. Go to mysmarty.com. We're going to type in Siakam. Let's take a peek at his markets, and then when I go look at the points and rebounds, if you want to take this on a sports book, best odds you can get right now, Caesars minus 111. That's very good. It's like Fliff minus 130. Not terrible for you Fliffer nutters if you want that. I had people asking for a sweep yesterday in the comment section. Well, there you go. Full sweep. Kobe White, Kristaps Porzingis, Nikola Jokic, all hit the over, all on YouTube, all very good odds, all available on DFS apps. Full sweep. W. Complete W. Also banged home a 10x for members. What a great night. So they got 4-0 picks and a 10x sweep on PrizePicks. It was a phenomenal night. Hopefully this video does the same for you today. Back-to-back sweeps. Drop a like for me. A huge comment after, and let me know if I've been helping you win money. And real quick, before I get to the next player, let's go ahead and just look at some PrizePicks plays and see what some of the top plays are on the board based on the math. Now, these are always plays I want you to go research. They're not answer sheets. This is not an answer key. It's not going to tell you every single play here is the best. Well, they're the best based on the math, but I always think it's important to research, does the math support what the markets are saying? I gave this analogy last video. It's like if you went price shopping for 6 different pair of Nikes on 6 different online stores, Amazon, Nike.com, all those, and you're comparing prices, and you can find the Air Jordan 1s for $132 at one place, but it costs $150 at another. Where are you going to get them? Well, if you like those shoes, you're going to take it at the place for $132. Same thing here. Minus 132 odds, if you like this play, is better than the minus 150 odds. So you would get it at the best place you find the best price. So take that for what it's worth. You're going to look at these plays, and you're going to see them, and you're going to say, oh, wow, I like this play. I like that play. This is a good play. But I want you to go back. I want you to research it. And I want you to make your decision on if you believe what the markets are saying. Is it worth paying the price for said item? Now, I've seen people be incredibly successful using this when they keep that in mind. You legitimately have to go into this understanding that you are simply finding the best value-based picks using the optimizer every day for sleeper, for parlay play, for underdog, or PrizePicks. And if you generally just want to use it to find the best odds to play your straight picks, I know a lot of you people out there are following a lot of different cappers on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. You're in 10 Discords. You're in my Discord. And I get it. I totally get it. Find the best price before you place any wager. Always get the most money you can. Person A and person B can have the same exact picks. And if person A odds shops and person B takes all their favorite plays on FanDuel because they like the app the most, person A is going to make so much more money because they odd shopped, they saved money, they made more when it hit. Be smart, be sharp. That's what the best bettors in the world do. All you got to do is emulate what they do. You don't have to be them, just do what they do. Got another play for you. Let's go to it. Julius Randle over 33.5 points and rebounds. This line is way too low. I don't get this. They had this line at 34.5 last game. My guy scored 32 points on his own and had 12 rebounds. I made this the play of the day. The play of the day last game against Utah. And for good reason. There's no Mitch Robinson. And Mitch Robinson being out is significant for Julius Randle, who averages 36.6 points and rebounds per game without Mitchell Robinson. He's hit the over at this mark in 17 of 24 games. That is wild. And for anybody who's concerned about the matchup, I don't get it. Why? What are you concerned about? The Phoenix Suns have been giving up the top 5 most points per game against power forwards virtually every filter I looked at on the season. At 34.5, I probably hesitate, but at 33.5 on PrizePicks, on Underdog, on Sleeper, on Parlay Play, and right now on Sportsbooks, I think is a great play. Now let's go ahead. We'll take a quick look at his odds. I'm going to type in Randall, R-A-N. He pops right up. So this is one of my favorite ways to use the odds finder. Simply just name search. And there he is, points and rebounds. You can see the under, heavier lean on it for Fliff. The minus 120, minus 104. So if you do like the under and you're like, Mitch, you're wrong, man. Minus 104 to the under. Best odds available on FanDuel. If you like the over, best odds available on both DK and BetMGM. And for you Flipper Nutters, minus 120, totally acceptable. I do like that. I think it's totally fine. If you wanted to go the PRA and go over 38.5, I also think there's nothing really wrong with that. He's continued to have some of these random games where he pops off for a ton of assists. And if he does that, I think you're sitting pretty in many different ways. For what it's worth, at 38.5 PRA, he's hit the over in 16 of those 24 games without Mitch Robinson. Remember, so the points and rebounds is 17 of 24. You lose a game in the trends, but my friends, that's fine. If it moves down to 37.5, then I would freaking love this. But that's not going to happen because right now the money's coming in on the over 4.5 assists. And unless the rebounds or points prop moves down a full value, this will remain at 38.5, maybe even move to 39.5. So I think the value right now is to stick with the 33.5. Going to be posting stuff for the Flex Friday. I think they have a 30x special for PrizePicks. If you want all access to that, whatever else my 6 to 10 cappers do on that given day based on the sports, grab that link down below. It's $14.99. That link is just $14.99 for a month. Enjoy it, and I'll see you inside Discord. Let's get paid.